Okay, so what do we have? What do we think we have in this box? This is my Megane 225, sort of bit of a dog. This car, but this is going to be my track car. As you can see, not great. It needs a good clean. But I've done some bits to it, and it's stripped out, and I just got something in the post. So I'm gonna get that open and then show you what it could be. But this is kind of what we're looking at so far. So I will show you and do a little snippet of around it, and then yeah, we'll open the box and see what's inside. Not more washing. Right, so what do we have in here? Let's have a look. How do we get in this thing? Yeah, so the track car that I'm doing is basically a Megane Sport 2005, and it is super budget. I don't know why I'm recording it. I don't know why I'm recording this, but I plan on doing some racing in the car, so maybe this could be good for someone. And I got these second-hand TRS, I think they're called, 4-point race harness, and I've got a cage on the way, a bolting cage, but it's going to need the plates welding in, so that's coming soon. But these are here now, so I can kind of like get them in, I guess, and sort of laid out before the cage gets here, and then that's going to get welded in, and then these will be in there ready to just hook up, basically. So yeah, and I did quite a bit of research, and if I needed 6-point harnesses, I was going to need to get some like eyelets welded into the chassis, basically. But with this, I can use some of the standard mounting areas for the seat belts, and then wrap the top two around the roll cage. So yeah, I'm gonna get these out and maybe make a video of in the car in a minute. But it's good because it's got these sort of hook-in, clip-in ones rather than a bolt-in one. So yeah, let's see how it looks. Okay, so this is what I've got inside my super cheap budget track car. Is 2 second-hand bucket seats, small because I'm really small. Some budget door cards that I made that need finishing, and I've got just a cheap boost gauge, some 3D printed stuff that I did, and then I've got a 300mm steering wheel. And that's about it, really. So yeah, the back is basically gutted. Super hot in here. So yeah, the cage brackets will be welded in this sort of area, but I'll do a video on that, and then I can get these harnesses mounted on, and then I'm going to make some like covers for these each side. And I'm still thinking about getting rid of the carpet, because I've got this here, and because I'm small I had to flip these mounts the other way around, because this seat is super narrow, but as you can see it's like sitting on the carpet down there, so I'm gonna cut this out so it sits on the chassis, and then I can adjust it a bit more. And then just for testing the seats out, I put the standard seat belt down here and bolted it, the seat belt clip, and just bolted that in so I could test it out. And I wrapped the seat belt around. It fits, it's fine, and it's tight around me, which I did some research on, and it's okay basically temporarily as long as the seat belt is tight against you as you sit back in the chair. But yeah, I've got these to have a look at, that I got online from a forum, and it's these clip ones, so I'm excited to get these on. And see how they go through. This seat is going to get kind of like tidied up a bit because obviously it's a bit loose around the edges, so I'm going to kind of refoam it, I think, and then it should be good to go. There's no really like major tears in it or anything, and then the one I'm sat on now is good. It's just needs a little bit of a clean. So yeah, I'm going to get these harnesses laid out. And obviously you can tell this car is major budget, but I don't care, and I didn't want something too special because it'll end up getting scratched, and I don't want to end up having something super expensive and then going crashing it and getting upset. So this is kind of all good. Yeah, so we'll see what these look like, and then I'm just waiting for this cage to arrive. Okay, so I just laid them out to see what they look like, and they look really good actually. I've never used a harness in a car ever. I've never had bucket seats or had like these rails. I've never had that in any of my cars. I've had a lot of cars, mostly Japanese stuff and German stuff, so I've never really explored the French stuff that much. But as I said, this is a bit of well, it started off as a bit of a rotten one, and I did the clutch in it. It's got the downpipe and exhaust done, and a front mount intercooler, and I checked with the boost gauge, and it's running 10 psi, which basically means it's not been mapped, but it goes really well. I think maybe because I stripped it out that helped, but yeah, these look really good. I've never used one of these before. I bought this as a 4-point, but it looks like I could maybe make it into a 5-point harness by buying an extra strap and mounting it into the floor. And I may ask the bloke that welds in the cage plates if he can like weld in like a threaded, like a riv nut, but like weld in a thread basically, so I can put an eye bolt in and have it as a 5-point, because that could be quite good. But yeah, seems to work well. And now I'm just going to take that seat belt off and lay out the driver's side one and make sure that looks okay. And then I'm just got to wait for the cage to arrive, which I think is going to be about 2 or 3 days time, so that'll be exciting. Well, I just checked as well, and look, we are still in date as well. Anything after 26, so that's a bonus. I didn't know they were in date, so happy days. Okay, so I've laid out the driver's side as well. It fits really well. So looks good. Obviously this is going, and this is all getting sorted out. But it looks like the standard seatbelt gets mounted just here in the Meganes, and I'm thinking this would literally just hook straight on. So if there's anybody who might actually watch my video, could you give me some advice whether that would be a good idea? Because that's kind of like the standard, really. I think it should be okay, but yeah, you can let me know. And then that's it, really. Once stuff has arrived for the cage and that, I'll do another video of getting that in, getting the belts onto it back here, and then maybe a little quick walk around and maybe a driving video could be quite good. So yeah, hope you liked this little video about me getting these new little harnesses for my little track car. I live in North Wales, so this is going to be a car that's probably going to end up being driven in Anglesey race circuit. So I do also kind of want it road legal, so I'm going to do my best to keep it road legal and kind of comfortable. For example, it doesn't have coilovers yet, and I'm thinking that might be next year, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks, and hopefully see you in the next one if you've watched this video. Bye.